In the summer of 2023, Morgan and I decided we wanted more out of life. So, we decided to take a pause on what was normal and embark on a once-in-a-lifetime road trip to further explore the western U.S. But, to make these dreams become a reality, we had to continue life as normal. So for a year, we planned our route. We saved up. We built the truck out. And we finished our remodel on our house in Florida. All in the effort to hit the road before the summer slipped through our fingers. So we're loaded up and we're about to head out. We're at mile 0. Can't wait to start putting in the miles. After all the hard work to prepare, we took off from our house in Florida on July 17th, 2024, and headed north. We stopped in Alabama and Tennessee to see some family. Then, we made our way to Wisconsin to see a close friend. We spent a few days just hanging out with CJ, enjoying the beauty that Wisconsin has to offer. We just saw CJ Media in his own habitat at his house with all his cool toys. So we're about to head out on the road.
Good to see you, brother.
You too. Take it easy, bro.
So we left Wisconsin after seeing CJ, and we are headed to the Badlands area. We got a spot picked out in the middle of nowhere, I think BLM or National Forest Land or something, and we're super excited. And we're just driving the 10 hours. So much fun. So we've been going 70 most of the time. We just fueled up like 50 miles ago. You know, obviously, you know, rooftop 10, bike, super not aerodynamic. Well, I'm getting 17 miles a gallon the last 50 miles. That's fantastic. I'm not gonna complain about that. So we just went to Aldi and we're trying to organize our fridge with all the stuff we just got. So much better than a regular cooler. Stays the same temperature as long as you have power to it. So we just fueled up back in like Sioux Falls or something like that, some weird name. And I'm going 85 because the speed limit's 80. And I'm passing everybody like nobody's business because I guess everyone doesn't want to go 80, but man, it's nice to be, you know, be able to speed without getting arrested. We're starting to get some views in South Dakota.
It's been flat the whole time.
Bunch of corn and flatness. So after filling up in Sioux Falls, we passed over the Missouri River, and that is when we first started seeing some views in South Dakota. First stop of the trip. Waking up our first night, and this is the view we wake up to. Look how amazing. There's also wildlife out there. Enjoying our new camera. Trying to capture some of this beautiful view with the wildlife. I'm about to drink some coffee. What a view. Gorgeous. Now to Badlands. We just got to Badlands and we're exploring one of the first overlooks that we saw. And it is beautiful. Oh look, a dandelion. It must be the last one of the season. Doing a tad bit of hiking down one of the overlooks. Spectacular. The last overlook we came across a rattlesnake, so we couldn't venture out further.
That was scary.
So thought it was safer just to, you know, go back.
We briefly explored Badlands National Park, then continued driving west towards the Black Hills National Forest. On the way, we stopped at Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse Memorial. After a long day of traveling, we arrived at Custer State Park and spent a little time there taking a dip in the lake after a long day in the hot sun. Then we had to find a camp spot for the night, which we were quickly learning that wasn't always going to be an easy feat.
Oh, there's some babies behind it.
Another one.
So we're in the Black Hills right now. And we got a spot up a small dirt road, nothing crazy. Can't go past some of these spots. Some of these roads got block-offs where he says no motor vehicles, so this'll do. This'll do. This morning we're hiking around Custer State Park, around the lake.
So cool outside too.
Yeah, you got to do all this in the morning. It'll be 100 degrees later. We're about to hike on the Sunday Gulch Trail. Looks pretty sweet. Got the creek. Got these beautiful rock cliffs and then some aspen in here. Spectacular. Got lunch set up with our nice handy dandy table with chairs. The truck overlooking the lake. Beautiful. How much water can you get? Gotta stay hydrated in all these high desert areas.
After exploring Custer State Park, we headed to Wind Cave National Park, which, unfortunately, the cave itself was closed. So we decided just to do some hiking in the area.
We're almost at the fire tower, and it is windy up here. Woo! So we got to the fire tower, and of course you can't get in because it's probably active. But, you know, it's still a pretty view up here. Just filming some buffalo. This camera with this extender on it is killer.
So we're looking at Onyx right now. We're about to take our first trail road or second trail road of the trip. This one actually is a little bit longer than the last one. The other one was kind of short last night, but this one is fairly long, and hopefully we'll find somewhere to camp along the way. Old South Dakota, Black Hills National Forest. So far, the roads are actually pretty nice. Nothing crazy. Hopefully we'll be able to find a spot within an hour or so, maybe, hopefully less, so we can get set up for the night.
Yes,
so we can
hopefully less.
so we can get rested up for tomorrow.
At our third campsite. Unfortunately, we can't get any closer over here because there's a massive ant mound over there. But it is what it is. You can still see some of the view from the tent up there. So it's about to storm on our third night. First storm in our new tent. We got everything wrapped up and tied down, everything. So hopefully we will go to bed and don't wake up wet. So as you can see, there's a storm a-brewing, and we are in the tent just waiting for it to hopefully pass. But I'm going to try to leave this partially unzipped with the fan sucking air in, because this is actually slanted, because we're going to have to be fully enclosed, and it's been super hot here. So hopefully we can actually not die from the heat exhaustion here, while the storm may or may not come over us. So the main storm has passed, the lightning's gone, but there's still a little bit of rain, and the sun's come back out. Hopefully it stops raining in a bit and starts drying everything out, because I don't want to have the tent all wet when we put it up in the morning.
This is gonna be tricky.
Trying to get...
Well, I mean, I was gonna dump it out, but I don't want too much yolk to come out either.
Yeah.
And then I have to scramble it, so.
Gosh darn it. Oh.
Praise the Lord.
Hopefully it's not damaged. It is. It's destroyed. The locking mechanism in it. Hopefully that's the only casualty of it. Broken prop.
Rather have that than the drone.
Getting some views of the Black Hills. So, we're headed out on another road. It starts off green, but goes blue, so it's like a 5 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. So, we'll see how it goes. Landscape is a little different. Looks more like New Mexico or something like that. A lot of dry looking grass with some shelves sticking out of some, I don't know, some mountains or whatever. But it's still pretty. All of it's pretty.
Pretty much.
Just gotta plow through some of this stuff, some of this thin stuff. Our first gate that we gotta open. Moore's gonna drive through.
Good to go?
Yeah, all this shade. Got the tent out because it rained last night and it didn't dry out this morning. Got the awning out.
We're having some peanut butter and jelly, which has honestly been bomb. And we have some cheese and crackers, some chips, and a beautiful view.
Looking at all the trout in this clear water. And we're packed up and we're off again, off to Devil's Tower.
Cow crossing? Lots of cows. Cruising down some back roads. Oh wow, that didn't work out very well. It was too bright. Oh, cattle crossing. Good night.
Down these smooth back roads. Headed to Sundance, Wyoming. And then we're gonna go to see Devil's Tower. We're at Devil's Tower now on a short hike. It's fascinating.
After waiting in a really long line to get into Devil's Tower, we headed west towards Bighorn National Forest to get a spot for the night.
We made it to Bighorn. Just in time probably for sunset. So hopefully the spot we have picked out will be pretty great.
And we are so ready for the day to be heading in because today was very, very eventful and not in a good way. So we're getting away from where all the campers were over there. It's a little bit technical, not really bad, just some washed out roads. A little bumpy. But look at that view. It is also significantly cooler than, might have to put it, still in two-wheel drive, no locker, so I made it up, no problem. But it was significantly cooler than the past couple nights.
Yeah, it's
so
65 right now, and it's only gonna get colder.
65 now.
That was probably the low last night.
Yeah.
In Black Hills.
We're definitely gonna have to have our sleeping bags tonight. And we still got a little ways to the campsite that I marked, so we can enjoy this, hopefully, pretty lonely ride to this camp spot. Just enjoying a nice ride down a little bumpy road in the middle of Bighorn National Forest. Vast grasslands with, you know, evergreens outlining the edges. Oh man, there's a couple rock faces over there, but hopefully we're gonna find a good spot. So we just pulled up to our, what, fourth campsite?
Yeah.
And I gotta say, Bighorn National Forest is gorgeous and the temperature is amazing. It's midsummer and it's like 65. So we're gonna need the sleeping bags tonight. But we got this beautiful view overlooking this that flatland way over there and that mountain that's got a bunch of rocks and this valley. It's just gorgeous. It's 5:30 in Bighorn National Forest and probably my favorite national forest so far. Just spectacular. Temperature's amazing. It's 50 degrees this morning. A little nipply, obviously, but I mean, I spotted a big bull elk this morning, way down yonder. Oh, huge. It's just gorgeous. This is our lunch spot today. Making our way to Shoshone National Forest near the Tetons. We're gonna camp there tonight, probably go hit the ghost town in Kerwin, and then probably hit Tetons up, stuff like that. So we're excited. A whole lot of nothing. Nothing but farms and good old boys. So we were just driving on the road and saw some crazy formations and looked at the Onyx app and saw that this was all BLM land. So we can come here. You just gotta close this gate after yourself and you can explore in here. Doing such a good job.
Do you want to give me a hand?
You got it. You got it. Pull at the bottom first. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, but these are
It's okay. Just put it. Cool. Oh, you're
This is how I
wrong side. No.
What?
This is comical.
I'm not gonna climb through it.
No, it's fine. Just funny.
What the heck?
Good job. Nice.
Appreciate you laughing at me.
We found some random BLM land that looked really neat on the side of the road on the way to Shoshone. And we're just exploring. Beautiful formations. Really, really neat.
Lots of rock.
A lot of rock.
After exploring this beautiful area for a little bit, we decided to get back on the road and continue heading to our next location.
So we're at our 5th campsite. This one probably has to take the win so far. Overlooking this river in this gorgeous valley. And look at that sun beaming through the clouds right now. Just gorgeous. So we're getting low on water because we've been on the road for what, 5 days now?
Yeah.
So we actually got this thing off Amazon, like 30 bucks. You just scoop up water in it, goes through something like a life straw, and filters it out. It's gonna take maybe 3 of these to fill up this container, but then we'll be good. This is what we all woke up to this morning. Beautiful view of the river.
Ready to go?
Yep.
You didn't need my help this time, did you?
Nope.
That's the goal! I suggested pulling the tire into this like little ditch thing so that he could be able to get it on up there by himself.
So we're in Shoshone National Forest. Just got in there and so far it's just spectacular. Views are gorgeous. I mean, we're going to see the Kerwin Ghost Town up in Shoshone National Forest. So we made it to the town of Kerwin. Just the ghost town. It's pretty crazy. Just a bunch of old abandoned buildings in this valley. The pooper?
No, it helps. I don't know though.
There's something below. Maybe it is a, I don't know. This is the outhouse, the pooper.
There's 2 seats. Who would go to the bathroom at the same time?
When this is all you got.
That's gross.
This is like the town pooper probably.
Yeah.
Looks like storage in here. So this is the hotel?
I think.
It's pretty big. What's underneath?
No plumbing in there.
Look at those braces in there. They even got some type of pipe in here.
Really?
It's interesting. You want to go in first?
I don't know. Do I?
Just close the door after. That's what the sign says.
Ooh, it's freezing in here. I don't know what I'm going in.
Come on, just go.
Wait. Oh, look at the power. Is that power?
Looks like it might be. Wow. Well, it's dark in here. It's like, is that heating?
Maybe. But what, don't close the door.
It says close it.
What, when we leave? What are you doing?
I didn't think about bringing a headlamp.
Huge rooms, though. This can't be a hotel.
Well, it might be for multiple people. Might have a bunch of bunks.
Yeah.
You know? A lot of storage in here. Holy crap.
Well, they probably have to for winters, you know?
Yeah.
First aid kit.
Huh. That probably is new writing, maybe.
Eating area.
This is the lunchroom.
Oh, is it more storage? Do you have any bunk beds? Or no?
These look a little weird to be beds. Looks like this one housed animals or something.
Yeah, food. Maybe over there.
Trough things.
Troughlings. All their donkeys pulling all
Their asses.
the gold out.
Here's some mining equipment. Bunch of really old mining equipment. Checking out the next one.
Look at that concrete pad.
That was definitely poured in the early 1900s. That definitely not modern.
Now we have ground wood.
Yeah.
I wonder if this was done first before they had a milling.
What? Yeah,
You know?
maybe. There's the upstairs. You can see it from up here, yeah. These 2x4s look newer though. These don't look like.
Well, again, it did say that people
Yeah.
came and
Oh, yeah.
revived, but
Yeah, these 2x4s definitely look newer. So they definitely probably tried to come in here and kind of reuse the existing buildings. Man, these freaking ceilings though. These doorways are like freaking hella low. This is one of the mining buildings, it looks like. At least it appears to be, I think. You scared of this?
somebody's gonna fall through. Yes. You big old booty.
Look at that view.
So then below here must be, whoa babe, there is a gigantic hole underneath us.
That's what it is. It's
The
a mining
mining
shaft, I'm sure. They send this all the way down probably.
Right.
And then
They're
I'm pretty
probably
sure
down there loading it up. Or what? Oh gosh. That would be sketch.
massive hole down there.
Looks like there was a door.
Yeah, they probably put that and covered it up.
Yeah.
And they take it up, I'm pretty sure. They take it all the way up.
And then feed it out to that too or something?
Yeah, I'm thinking it feeds it down and whatever, something like that.
Something like that.
I'm not an expert on mining. So we're inside. Got a bunch of supports. These steps look new. Here's some of the, here's like the winch and stuff. The levers.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, so this
Crap.
must have controlled that bucket or counterweight, whatever it was down there. And it goes down all the way into the mine shaft. And I'm curious what drives this system.
Donkeys.
It's just crazy.
Well, there's steps here. See? I wonder why they would need steps.
What to get, I don't know, to get in here, maybe to make it easier.
Yeah.
Try to make it a life a little easier.
So this is the bridge that we walked over? Is that what it's saying?
Yeah, this is the footbridge. Come around, here's the
Headquarters
building,
So that big one.
storage, livery stable. Oh, the hotel. Interesting.
Yeah, that's weird.
This is the headquarters building. The hotel was
Next to the shaft.
down there. So the hotel wasn't very big. Hotel was right below the Wolf mine shaft.
The mine manager's house.
This is
That's the mine manager's house. The one we wrote 2-story, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
That's the shaft.
Mine shaft post office. Interesting.
Which I don't see. Maybe that was the. Oh, no, there was a building. I don't know.
Here's a picture, and man, they had pictures in 1905. Wow. Here's what it looked like in 1905.
July 4th.
Wow. Probably go check out the Tumlin. Yeah, the Tumlin mine shaft.
Tum Yum mine.
No, it's Tumlum.
Oh, there's an L
Tumlum.
there? Okay.
Yeah, it's an L.
There's like an I.
Yeah, I think it's
Tumlum.
Tumlin.
Tumlum. I don't know.
This was probably the store.
You think?
Yeah, because there's the two structures. They look like they both fell right here. Those were in between that and the barn, I think. Oh, this wood looks new. I think that was the stable, though.
Did it say stable?
Yeah, there was a stable on that map. So we've been hiking for a second, looking for that Tumlo mine shaft. We finally got to it.
Finally.
Yeah, we were way, way up.
Guarantee you no one else is here.
Yeah.
Right?
Looks like another house up here, actually. There's the mine shaft. Woo! Wind is strong. Nice. Look at that view.
What is that?
Wow.
A heater?
Looks like a boiler. I don't know. Looks like some type of boiler or something. Huh.
Those are new.
Oh yeah, new bolts. It's got a big spout. Oh, there's the mine shaft.
Of course it's covered with filled in.
Yeah. Wow. Look at this piece of machinery. Some type of pump maybe? It's got some piping on it. Maybe for the sluice box or whatever. So we're up here at this mine shaft, the Tumlin, above Kerwin, and we were about to go back down, and I looked up and spotted a male moose. It's hard to tell, but you can see his antlers a little bit. Just up there chilling, looking at us. This is our lunch spot today at the ghost town of Kerwin. Gorgeous.
Peanut butter and jelly again.
Heck yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
After we left Kerwin, we headed to the city of Cody, Wyoming to do some maintenance on the truck and laundry. We ended up camping at a campground called the Ponderosa, where we ate dinner and took some much needed showers.
What you doing, Ben?
Doing an oil change in Cody, Wyoming.
Fun.
Yep.
Gotta keep her purring.
Yeah.
The next morning, we left Cody, Wyoming, and we hit up a popular trail nearby that had some amazing views in Shoshone National Forest. And I would later find out that my best friend that passed away in 24 actually base jumped into the same canyon where we camped.
Starting to air down. Gonna probably bring it to 30 because it's gonna be really rocky road ahead.
Go to the right, babe. Sorry, left, sorry. You got a big rock on your left, so you're gonna go down, so just yep.
drive 250, baby. And I've made it through halfway probably, and there were some sketchy sections, mainly only used by four-wheeler, but I made it through. This is just spectacular. Just amazing views, like nobody around. I think there's one four-wheeler up there.
With a blue healer.
Yeah, with a blue healer. Probably no Jeeps or anything, I'd imagine. Bone apple cheese. We just got done with lunch and we're headed back out on the trail. Got the front camera on, obviously the back camera on, and we're off.
Just got really windy. Oh.
Holy crap. It's like a dust storm coming down here.
Sucks.
Wow, the wind came out of nowhere. Thankfully we got in the truck when we did.
Golly. Drive.
We spotted a bunch of animals over there. Not sure what they are yet. She's using the
Again, I have
camera.
no idea. So you're gonna be the one that's gonna. Trying to fly fish,
but the wind is just ridiculously strong. I mean, that thing's, my bait's all the way over there. So I'm gonna have to get my spinning rod or something. There's no way I can do any type of fly fishing. It feels like I got a fish on. I mean, all these plants look like they're permanently blown over because of this wind, I guess. Well, I guess and water too, but man, the wind is just whipping. No freaking way. First cast with a power bait. Looks like a rainbow. Nice. Second one of the day. Oh, it's a suckerfish. You suck. There's just no escaping the wind. It's ridiculous. It's coming, it's ripping through this canyon. First and last cast. I'm headed in for dinner, and I got another rainbow. This one's actually really pretty. Camp number 7. Spectacular views, caught some fish, but the wind was just ridiculous. Look at that view. Beautiful.
What a view.
So we came down this section yesterday, which it honestly looks like a four-wheeler trail. There's some very tight spots on it because this river has washed out the main road right here. This is where the main road was. It used to come from there to here. So now you have to bypass it. And the bypass is very tight and not ideal for an F-250.
Rock on your passenger.
take a few minutes to fill it up, but we just gotta sit back and relax. Got a little bit of damage on the rims. Nice little slice in the tire on that rim. A little bit on the front, not much. Some right there. Some more right there. They're taking a little bit of a beating. Some more right there too on the front. We're in Lamar Valley in Yellowstone, watching all these buffalo.
We only stopped a couple times in Yellowstone as we were making our way to Grand Tetons because we've been here before.
This is what I like to see. Well, not dead trees, but I like seeing dirt roads. This is something I marked a while ago in between Yellowstone and Tetons. I think it's in the Targhee National Forest. We're gonna see if we can find a camp spot.
Away from people.
Yeah, away from people. We got campsite number 8 in the Targhee National Forest. Morgan is over there cooking tacos. Super thrilled about those because it's been a little while since we've had a pretty good home cooked meal. But there's a lake over there. It's a pretty good spot.
So much different than last night.
So we got up, left camp really early. It's 6 o'clock now, and this is the first time we're doing this because we're actually gonna go on a hike this morning, and it is 36 degrees. So
It's not a Florida 36.
Yeah, not a Florida 36, but it still is very cold, and you know, ooh, birds. But we were just, it was definitely the coldest morning yet, so much fun. Beautiful views. So we made it to the Tetons this morning, and we are hiking the Lee Lake Trail. Gonna see a bunch of lakes and with some views of the Tetons. This is our lunch spot for today. We're in Grand Tetons National Park. Look at that view. Probably gonna go for a dip as well. So we're headed up the next forest road in the next national forest to try to find a camp spot, and there's the Tetons. Look how gorgeous that is. Hopefully we're gonna get a spot overlooking them. Look at that view. This is on the other side of the mountain, but look at that view. Holy cow. Camp number 9, I think. Got the bike unloaded, and there's the Tetons over there. Not completely open view, but it's still a pretty good one. I'm on fly duty. I'm trying to kill as many horse flies as possible because Morgan doesn't want to come out here. I've killed like maybe 10 so far. I got like maybe 3 or 4 big ones that are flying around. Hopefully I can get them knocked back so she can come out here and enjoy some of this weather. So we're actually packing up real quick, not everything, just throwing stuff so where we can move the truck because we just found a spot with the dirt bike. It's a little bit ways down there, but you can see all the Tetons. So we gotta move. We got another spot. Had to put some rocks underneath the tires to get it somewhat level, but This is the view. Boom, the Tetons. Pretty good panorama as well. I heard you just then, but that's probably what it is. Talk louder. That's the view right there. What'd you say? Hold on. Camp spot number 10. It's a little bit further away from the Tetons than the previous night, but it's still pretty good view and there's a lot less people trying to find spots, so that's good. Brook trout maybe? Ooh. Come here, guy. He likes the copper nymph. We're getting to the Tetons early. And of course there's a buffalo crossing the road. I guess so. I don't even know where they came from. They migrated from Yellowstone? Something. Doing one last hike in the Tetons before we head to Idaho.
Which I'm sad about leaving.
Yeah, we like the Tetons. Good.
Yep. Is that better?
So that is actually it for this video. This is gonna be the first of probably 6 videos because the road trip was around 65 days. I'm gonna have it around 10 days per video. A lot of footage, a lot of stuff. It was a lot of fun and I can't wait to share the rest of the videos with you. See y'all later.